Hey, Mark again from Rainmaker Consulting. Let's just excuse the appearance. I've just come from a training session, so yeah, just thought I'd shoot a quick video on the drive home. And this one's all about not relying on other people or businesses to do stuff for you, even if you think that it's something that they should be doing. If it involves your clients, then it might be something that you want to consider taking on the responsibility and doing yourself. And the one I want to discuss is back when I was running the insurance company, we were a bit concerned about the communication or the lack of communication that was being made between the insurance companies and our clients, and especially in regard to the initial communication, and that was the standard type letter that came out of an insurance company once a policy had been accepted, just saying, you know, thanks for taking out a policy, you're a valued customer, whatever, and here's a copy of your schedule, thanks very much, and we'll probably send you another letter in about 12 months time to let you know your premium's gone up. I approached 3 or 4 of the larger insurance companies and said, you know, guys, I think with the average premium that's being paid by a client, I think ours at the time, our average premium across the client base was about $3,000. Surely, you know, we can do something better than this. Surely we can, you know, bring out some sort of membership type card. So send out that initial letter, maybe with a policy schedule, but a week or 2 weeks later, send out another letter saying, look, what we also want to communicate to you is that if you ever need to make a claim, here is a card, here is a credit card type card that's got your policy number on there, it's got all your details, and more importantly, if you need to make a claim, who and what is the number you need to call and what would we require from you. So if you want to make a claim, this is sort of the standard type stuff that we want you to supply us with. This is what the information will be asking, and here are the contact people and the contact number, obviously, to make a claim. But I think after the 4th attempt to get the 4th company interested, they all said, yeah, what a great idea, and you know, definitely something we'll look at doing. But I think I knew pretty straight away that they weren't going to do anything, so I decided to do it myself, and this was the result. As you can see on there, it says claims care service. And so when a client was accepted for a new policy, we'd send out a thank you letter, we'd send out a wallet, a document wallet where they could put all the policy schedules in and some other bits and pieces. And then about a week later, we wanted to reinforce the fact that legitimate claims were paid. Even though the public perception is claims aren't paid, I can absolutely tell you that in my 10-11 years in the insurance industry, all legitimate claims were paid. The only time we ever had an issue with a claim is if there was some form of non-disclosure on the application form. And that's probably another reason in this current climate of, obviously, where the governments and obviously the regulatory bodies are looking to get rid of, you know, recurring revenue and commissions and stuff. I can tell you, after being in the industry, there is a lot of stuff that happens after a policy is accepted, and claims, you know, would be one of those. So yeah, so I'm still a strong defender of insurance consultants, mortgage brokers being paid an ongoing revenue to look after their clients. So back to the card. I produced these claims care service. We sent it to them, reinforcing the fact that claims are paid, and more importantly, if you ever need to make a claim, this is what you need to do. So it just says, when it's time to claim, we are here to help. We're just a phone call or email away. And then I actually set up a specialized claim number, which, if you think about it, I had claims at Insurance Champions. How hard would it have been for an insurance company to set up a dedicated claims email address? And obviously have dedicated claim numbers, which they do have any rate. You have a free phone number and then you're diverted to a claims department and that. So on the back of the card, it also had some other wording. We will work with you to manage your claim, maximize your benefit entitlements, and help you through all the steps of the claim. We then had an area on there where they could put in their blood type, their allergies, and emergency contact details. So really, this video is about. If you are relying on other people to do stuff for you, can you just take that away from them, and rather than beat your head against a brick wall, which is what I was doing a lot of the times with insurance companies, is do it yourself. And interesting enough, the cost of this double-sided full color credit card, and it's thick plastic as well, comes in its own little wrapper, was all of $1 each. And there's a company in Australia called Umax Print, umaxprint.com.au, who did this for me, and they do a lot of other innovative type printing and that. So I would think for something like this, there's many businesses that this would benefit. And I'm thinking, you know, if you were in the travel industry, they could obviously give you a card, and you'd have obviously a dedicated person that maybe looked after you. If you were in the insurance industry, whether that's general insurance, life insurance, again, reinforcing that claims. And so there's many industries, including retail, where you could get obviously or be given a membership card, you know, that had certain valuable information on there, that if you needed to make a warranty claim on a purchase you made, this is the number, and you know, serial numbers. Actually, if you think about it, the one retail organisation where this definitely would help would be in car sales. The amount of times that I've gone to insure a car and they've said, you know, what's your VIN, what's your chassis number, and I've had to dig through the glove compartment to try and find it. So again, if they were car retailers on here, you could have obviously the details of the service. So who have you got to call to book the service in? The VIN number, chassis number, rego number, and some other contact details. So obviously sales here, servicing here, parts here, and whatever. So even in things like car sales, that would then obviously, I think, flow through to caravan sales, truck sales. So I'm sure there's plenty more that you can think of. So for the sake of a $1 investment, you know, this is a great return, obviously, and builds credibility with your client base. So that's another idea. That's me done. So if you want any more ideas, just pop along to rainmakerconsulting.com.au. There's actually a 16-page guide up there with my 5 tips to skyrocket the growth of any business. And also up there now is you can book a free 30-minute consultation where we can just have a discussion about your sales and marketing. What are you doing? What's working? What's not working? And on that call, I'll aim to give you at least one idea that will put some dollars on your bottom line. So all good. Cheers.